Hello friends, welcome back to Python exercise. Today we are going to see how to parse the value from pandas data frame and with that parsing value how we are going to generate multiple files. So here I have one scenario where I have an Excel file with department, employee count and expense. So I need to generate text file with all the departments, and inside that I need content with the department name, employee count and expense. I have one sample format. This is the content I need to generate for each department. Here for the department it should be sales, and for the sales report it should be sales, and for the marketing report it should be marketing. It is like a placeholder. So this is the template where we need to replace this placeholder with the actual value, and we need to generate 4 separate text files containing the values from the sheet. So let us start programming. So we are going to use pandas to read the Excel. So let us import pandas, import os, I'm going to select this path. So this is the path where I have the Excel file and the template. Always remember to use double slash while giving the path. Say for in this example, if you copy and paste the path, and where if you have the folder starts with T and some other inbuilt Python recognition, it will say for example if it is /t, it will consider as tab, and it will not read the file directory. To avoid that, we need to give double slash so that it will read the file directory without any issues. So this is the path. Let us see whether we can able to access this path. So I am trying to read all the list of directories from this path. Sorry, I forgot to print. So we have Excel file and this text file that is available in this path. Now we can able to read the files from the directory. Next thing, we are going to import the Excel file into the pandas data frame. For that we are going to use read Excel function, read Excel, and the Excel file name. Let us try printing the data frame and see whether it is working. So we have the data frame which is present in the Excel, that is captured here. The data from the Excel is loaded into the data frame. Now we need to generate text files using the values from the data frame. Like I said, I want to create 4 files from this: sales report, marketing report, management report, network report. So I have to read the department column. So in this example we have 4 departments, so I need to generate 4 reports, and the values inside the file should be the template here, and it will replace the values for the respective department. So to do that, we need to iterate the data frame. So we are going to use the for loop and the iterate of the data frame. Iterrows is the function in pandas where it will iterate the data frame one by one. It will read the row with index 0, it will read the row with index 1. One by one it will read. Now we have read the rows one by one, and we need to assign the value for the each column. For department it will be I am assigning the value from the column department to a variable department. Similarly, for employee underscore count, I am creating a variable Similarly, for expense, so we have assigned the column values to a variable. Let us try printing this to make sure whether it is assigned properly. Yes. It is working fine. So from the data frame we have iterating the each rows and assigning the value one by one. So it will iterate and print the values one by one. Now we need to generate 4 files here: sales, marketing, management and networking. So to create to read or write text file, we need to use with open the file name. Here I am going to create another variable. No, that is not okay. We have a department here. Okay, with open department comma right. Here I am going to create another variable to generate the file name. File underscore name equal to department plus so it means the file name contains sales.txt, marketing.txt. We are going to generate the files for each department. So to create the file name, we are using this file name variable, and here I'm using this value. So when it comes here, it will start with sales.txt and it will open in the write mode. Yes. So this is the output file. Now we have this line of code refers to the creation of file for each department, and inside that we need to write the content. So like I said earlier, I have one template. This is a common template for all the departments, but the value inside the content will vary and it reads from the data frame. First, let us use this content and create the file. To do that, we need to read that file with open I'm going to read in read mode as template. This is a template file. So we need to read that file. So template.read equal to so this will open the sampletext.txt file, and now it has to read the content from the file. So the content has been read, the template content has been read. Now we have to write the content to the each files. Fout refers to the file what we are going to generate for each department. Dot write template.read. Let us try running this code. It is executed. Let's see whether the files for each department is created as per our expectation. We have the department, 4 departments: sales, marketing, management, networking, and we got separate report for the respective department, and inside that it is using the template what we seen earlier. Now the files are generated and the content is ready. The final thing is we need to replace this placeholder to the respective department. Say for example, this is management file and the department should be replaced with management, and the employment count would be, for the management the employment count would be 10, and for the expense it should be 45621. So this is a very basic report which belongs to the department, and what is the total number of employment count and what is the expense for the department. So now we are going to replace the placeholder with the respective department. This is the final write line. So before that we need to replace the department. Replace template equal to, so I am creating a temporary variable with the name replace template, dot replace. So here we are going to use the replace function where we have to provide the two arguments. The first one is the existing value and second one is the new value. So this is the existing value. In the instead of department, instead of the department placeholder, I want the respective department. So I have already assigned a value department and it reads the value department from the data frame. So we are going to pass the argument here. Similarly, for replacing employee count, if you want to replace multiple string in a text file, you can add on by using another dot replace. Replace employee count with employee count dot replace expense with the expense value. So now we have replaced the placeholder value with the respective department values, and in the final write, instead of the original value we are going to use this value. Let's run the code. Must be string, not integer. Yeah, so the replace value is basically used for strings and not for the integer. Since we have the value employee count and expense in the integer format, it is throwing error. To overcome this, we need to modify the integer data type into string data type. So we are going to change the integer data type into string. Let's run the code now. Now we don't get any error. So remember previously we had the sample, we had the file content with the placeholder value. Now it should replace the original value. Let's see whether it has executed. Yes, it is working. So for the placeholder department it is changed to management, and for the employee it is oops, I forgot the value here. Let us run once again. So as per the original sheet, for management, the department is management, and there is a file created for the management. This report belongs to management. There are totally 10 employees. For management it is 10 employees. The total expense for this month is $4561 US. The total expense is 4561 from the sheet. Similarly for marketing, the department is marketing and the employee count is for marketing and the value is for marketing. Likewise it will be for networking and sales. So we have successfully generated files based on the input from the Excel, and we have used the pandas and parsed the values to create an automated report. We will go through the code once again for more clarity. First I am assigning the path to the directory where I have the input files, and then I am reading the input file, Excel file, using the pandas data frame with the read Excel method, and then we are iterating the data frame with iterrows. After iterating, we are assigning the value of each column to a temporary variable, and finally this is for creating the file name. Then we are passing the file name with the write mode for creating the files. We have the template to write the content for the file, so we are reading the template here, and once the template is read, we need to change the placeholder for respective department values. So we are changing the replace value here. Finally we are using the replaced value to write the content of the file, and we got the output as expected. You can also try with I'm using text for example. You can with such examples you can also try with CSV files, Excel files, doc files. Similarly you can use multiple file formats as per your requirement. Thanks for watching, and if you like the video, please do give the feedback, and we can do with more exercises for better programming. Thank you.